Hey everybody, welcome to Living Out Loud with Ashley Stone. This is an episode that I'm going to do explaining basically the bullshit I went through when I was going through opiate withdrawals, how it felt, what I did, my personal experience, strength, and hope, in hopes of helping someone else out there that's going through it. So here we go. Let's get started. Hey everybody, my name is Ashley Stone, of course. Hello. This is your first time watching one of my videos. I am a grateful recovering addict, sharing my experience, strength, and hope, going through my spiritual journey, love, understanding, consciousness. Life is method good. Let's just say that, okay? In a couple of months, I will celebrate 2 years free from opiates. No Suboxone, no pills, no nothing, no opiates. I was on opiates for over 10 years, a decade of my life, if you want to call it life. Every single day, I would always count my pills, count my money, or lack thereof, see how much I owed people, how much my bills were, always constantly stressing if I had enough, if I would be sick the next day. Of course, it all started with an injury, and then my addiction got so bad to where I was just trying to stay well. I was just trying to stay okay, to just maintain life. It was causing me a lot more pain than it was good. I was spending upwards of $4,000 a month, which is almost my entire income every month, on pills. At one point in my life, I was on liquid Oxycontin. Just could not get up out of bed without taking something and waiting for it to kick in because I was so sick and so sore and going through withdrawals. The fear that I had fear. I lived in fear all the time because I just felt like there would never be enough. And I kept trying to get to that point. I kept trying to get to that next point of, when am I just going to feel better? I just want to feel better. Like, I was not really even getting high anymore. Every once in a while, I would get that burst and I'd feel like, oh yeah, I would get like a taste of how I felt back in the day. But it was overtaken by shame and guilt and pain and remorse and worry and anxiety and regret. And it got to the point where I couldn't do it anymore. So this video is about my experience with withdrawals, my home remedies, and what helped me. I'm not giving any medical advice, so ding ding, I'm not a medical professional. I'm not telling anyone specifically to do this, but I'm sharing my experience, strength, and hope, and what helped me. So at the very end there, I was on oxys and hydrocodones. So I was, like I said, spending thousands of dollars a month on them and taking upwards of maybe 3 or 4 Oxy 30s a day. And when I didn't have those, I would intermittent them with anything else I could find, hydrocodone, tramadol, whatever. So I was running out of my prescription. I had several hookups. They were all out. Everybody was dry. And I had like 2 hydros left. And I was scared. I already started feeling bad. And so I took like a half. Like, I would take just a little tiny bit. I knew it wouldn't get me above in that euphoria, but it would at least not make me feel as sick. So I take like a little half a hydro, and then like later on that evening, I took the other half, and then I was down to 1 pill. And I decided to post in recovery group, asking for support and telling everyone and asking, like, how did you do this? Did anyone do at-home withdrawals? Like, I don't understand. Like, please help. Like, it hurts. I was in a hot Epsom salt bath. I would just lay in there and cry and sweat and just be in pain and it was miserable. But the only thing that really kept me going at that point was the support and love from other people in recovery that have been there and that have done it. They shared their tips with me. I did, and everything I could. I listened to all kinds of music. I tried to help myself as much as I could, but I knew I couldn't do it alone. So I held on to that 1 pill and I didn't take it. To this day, I still have that 1 hydrocodone, and it's like deep in a little satchel and like an old makeup bag underneath my counter. And every once in a while I'll take it out and I'll just look at it. I don't touch it. I just look at it. And coming up on 2 years clean, I just look at it and I'm like, I can't believe that this had so much power over me for so long. My husband and I were on the verge of losing our marriage because of my addiction. But when I was in that bathtub and I was going through those withdrawals, I had to make a decision. I'm like, what am I going to do? Like, nobody has any more. Am I just going to quit? Am I just going to stop? I guess I can, right? Everybody else is doing it. So everybody else has stopped. All these people that were encouraging me and loving me have stopped. So it gave me that encouragement and that push to do it myself. So what I did is I listened to Macklemore, Drug Dealer. The song is amazing. The video, over and over and over in the bathtub. My husband was so loving and so kind and so generous with everything that he had. He did the housework. He took care of dinner. I just stayed secluded in my room. I still worked 40-hour week. Whenever I was going through withdrawals, I drank a ton of water. I had to get mad at Big Pharma. I had to get mad. I had to get angry, and that helped me. I got angry, not at myself, but I got angry at these billionaires, these trillionaires making so much money off of addiction. And I got pissed. I'm like, you know what? I'm not going to contribute to this anymore. This is just killing me, and it's helping these fuckers live. No. So with that being said, some of the things that helped me, I know 6 minutes in, here we go. Some of the things that helped me was, of course, the hot Epsom salt baths. I would put apple cider vinegar, sea salt in there, and some lavender, all kinds of stuff. I also took some over-the-counter restless leg pills, which helped at night. And if you've ever detoxed off of opiates, you know what I'm talking about. Those restless legs have you itching and fiending and scratching and sweating and crying. I took those, and tonic water also helps, and drinking a bunch of water, eating natural raw foods, no eating out, no fast food. You may not want to eat, but eat something light and healthy and fresh. It also helped taking Benadryl and not necessarily like NyQuil or whatever, but I would take valerian root, more natural things, valerian root and melatonin to help me sleep, along with the restless leg pills and maybe one Benadryl. Hot baths all the time, sweat. If you can go into a sauna, if you can work out, if you can do anything. I remember I got to like day 2, day 3, and it was just, the pain was just immense. I remember getting to a point where it hurt so bad. And I still had that one pill. I just I couldn't bring myself to take it, because I knew that if I took it, I would start it all over again. And I would be on the path of trying to find more. So I didn't take it. I had lovely women that talked to me and helped me through it. And shared their experience with me and their strength and their hope. And I believe that's what saved me. That's really what saved me, is that encouragement to know that I can do it. Someone else did it. But day 2, day 3, that hump right there is the worst. It's the worst of the worst. I had to make sure that I took out numbers from my phone, deleted certain people, and, really trying to focus on meditating, and really trying to focus on listening to the right music, eating the right foods, really on a health journey. But at that point, I was in so much pain that if someone had fucking heroin loaded up right now in a syringe, I'm like, fucking shoot me, baby. Let's do this. I was in that much pain. So I'm very thankful for the people that I have in my life, and that I had in my life at that point, that let me get well in my own right. So surround yourself with people, places, and things. I just keep getting messages on my phone. Lovely. Turn your phone on Do Not Disturb when you do videos. So basically, help with sleep, valerian root, Benadryl, melatonin, hot Epsom salt baths, eat fresh, eat healthy, sweat, Sweat it out. Drink lots. I'm talking about a gallon a day. A lot of water. A lot. Minimize anything that's inflammatory like sugar and soy and prepackaged foods. I also, tried to avoid everything that was basically processed because it's all inflammatory. But I want to give you that encouragement and tell you today you can do it. If you're watching this and you are in that bathtub and you are crying, your muscles are aching and hurting and you can barely lift your arm to wash yourself. I've been there. For 10 years, I thought that I could not come off of these fucking things, but I did. I did. Almost 2 years ago, I did. And if I can do it, you can do it. If you need any additional help or if you need to go to a detox or a rehabilitation center, please reach out. There is help out there. Fuck opiates, man. Fuck them and fuck Big Pharma. I love each and every one of you so much. And I hope this video at least helps one person. Have a wonderful day.